You know I can paint the world, sitting there in black and gold. You the perfect chemical, I gotta test, I gotta know.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Look at my hair today. Look at that hairline. A little bit different. I actually own a no, look at my hairline. No, I can't. I cannot film with this hairline. Look at that. Madness, crazy. But not really, but we're gonna go over it anyway. Yeah, I've got a camera now if you can't really tell. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can tell. How is it? It's the G7X Mark II by Canon. I really need to like my hairline. Just ignore it. So it's a Wednesday today and I'm sitting down being boring on a Wednesday because I got my ears pierced. My hairline's actually crazy. I got 3 piercings today, can you tell? I got my tragus there, my 3rd lobe and then my 3rd helix. Can you see? I didn't take a picture here. I need to tell you about the horror story. I tell you the horror story about my tragus. I love my tragus now. I mean, I literally had it done today. I had it done a few hours ago. And it really hurts. Also, the lighting today isn't going to be the best because it's now half 8. So it's just going to keep getting darker and darker and darker. But here we are. We're going to roll with it anyways. So today I went and got my piercings done. I knew the ones I wanted. I wanted to get them 3. I knew I wanted them done. And I went to this place. Oh no, I won't tell you what it's called because it really wasn't the place's fault. It was my ear hole's fault, basically. So I rang up this place. I was like, hiya, you got any appointments for piercings today? And she was like, yeah, sure, come right in. I'll do them all for you. Love that. And I was like, lovely. So I went there about, I left here at 3 o'clock, got there about 3:30. I was like, hiya, I'll come get my piercings done, blah, blah, blah. Cool, fine, sat down. My 3rd lobe and my 3rd helix, not painful, you know how they are. I've had them done before, like I've now got 3 helix and 3 lobes. But my helix didn't hurt, lobe didn't hurt at all. In there, done, boom, straight away. My tragus I was nervous for because I know it hurts. And I said to the woman beforehand, she was lovely, she was really, really lovely, like honestly. She was like, oh yeah, I've had my tragus done, it did hurt. And I was like, great. I was like sitting there already panicking about it because I was already so nervous. And then I went with one of my friends, Brennan, and then he came with me and then he was standing in front of me and I was like, oh my god, Brennan, pass me your hands right now. So he was holding my hands and I was like so nervous, like I kid you not. But then boom, done it. She was like, okay, you ready? And I went, okay, push it in, right? So obviously it's like the needle and it's like the little bit of plastic, I don't know what that's called. It begins with a C, but I don't know what it's called. But she put that into my tragus and your tragus is thick, like it's thick, and like mine's quite small as well. My tragus is quite small. So she put it all in, right, and it was like, and I could hear it popping, right, and she was like, oh yeah, that's completely normal, that's natural, like that happens all the time. She was trying to talk, she was really, really good, like she was talking to me about, she talked about my nails. She was like, oh yeah, like when you piercing you can't have long, she's just a piercer there. She was like, oh, you can't have long nails when you're piercing, blah blah blah. She was like, I used to have them really long. But then she was like, blah, 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 and then I could feel my ear bleeding. Like I could feel, like it's obviously on this ear, but I'll put it on this ear. Like obviously I had this bit done and I could feel the blood like dripping down, like dripping down. And she was talking faster and faster and I was like holding Bren's fingers and like pulling them because I was so like, my hands were sweating. I had my mask on, but underneath my mask I was like, my lip was sweating. It was awful. It hurt so much. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, it hurt. It hurt so much. She was like fiddling around. She was like, oh sorry, and I was like, what's going on? Like it was like my ear. I can't see what's going on. And she was like fiddling around with it and it was bleeding so much that it was making it all slippy. And obviously that's not her fault at all. In any way, shape or form is that her fault. It's just my ears bleeding madness because someone's just stabbed it. I need to drink my tea. I'm sweating at this point because I'm in so much pain, right? And the next thing you know, the needle has fallen out of my ear. So she goes, oh my god, like she goes, oh my god, I'm gonna have to re-pierce it. She goes, I'm so sorry, the needle's falling out because it's just so slippy. And I was like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. On the inside I was like, no. And she was like, are you okay? I went, great, never been better. Like I was being so sarcastic. She knew I was joking, she knew I was joking. She was really lovely, like we was joking around with each other. And she was like, she had to re-pierce. She was like, she went 3, 2, 1. I was like, she puts the needle straight through my ear again, the same hole, and it hurt so much. And she was like fiddling around with it. I was trying to get the jewellery in and all of that. And she goes, this bit isn't going to be too comfortable either. She was trying to put the jewellery into it. She was talking to me like while she was doing it. She was telling me what was happening. And then she goes and puts the jewellery into it. Oh my gosh, I've never felt pain like it. She's trying to put it, but she's trying to put it through, but she can't get it in to my ear. Like she's literally stabbing my ear over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, right? I'm not even kidding you. And she was like, oh, it won't go in, it won't go in, it won't go in. She was like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, I got this, I got this. And I was like, you just please get it in my ear. Like literally on the, I wasn't on the verge of crying, but I was like, because it was so painful at this point. Like obviously someone was like fiddling around with it inside it. My ear was like bleeding, and that's what was making me freak out. Like I could feel the blood coming across my cheek and that, because I was like this, just like I was like that, like facing forward so that she could like see it. And she was like pulling on my ear, and I've just had my helix done. Like I had the tragus done last. I had the lobe done first, then the helix, then the tragus, and like she's got her hand on the helix, pushing the helix down. I was like, bro, I've only just had that pierce, that fucking hurts. But I was like, it's cool. Bryn was standing there just laughing at me. Like he was literally just laughing at me the whole time. I was like, bro, you're not making this any more fun for me. My ear's gushing with blood. She goes, I'm so sorry. And at one point, right, she goes, I'm really sorry, like I just don't want to hurt you. I went, too late for that one, isn't it? Because it was instant. She just laughed at me. The tattooist who was next to us was laughing as well, because he was tattooing someone next to me, and he was laughing. And I was just like, oh, because like you're doing something so painful where you have to make a joke of it. It was to that point of pain. I was in agony. I literally kid you not. But I think I've got out of focus. Focus me. But I was in so much pain, right? But then she got it in and she twisted the ball, and then she dropped the ball. Bless her, because it was so slippery. Like, what? It's not her fault. Like, I really am not shading the PSR, because she was amazing. But then like she's dropped the ball, because it's like tiny. The ball in the back, it's not a ball. No, it's in the front. The ball in the front is literally tiny. I don't know how she can grab hold of it. I wouldn't even be able to grab hold of it. And she's dropped it, and then she got up and she squirted it, obviously just to disinfect it, put it back on. Oh my god, my ear was throbbing. It was hot as well. Like the heat coming off my ear was insane. But she done it, she got it on. And then after I went and bought this camera, it's like a well done for your promotion at work, and a well done for getting your ear pierced, because that was bloody painful. But we got it on, we got it done. So this is now what my ear looks like. I'll show you a picture. I'm going to obviously change the jewellery once they're all healed and everything. I do want to get 2 more once these ones are healed. I don't want to overload my ear in pain. So I've got 3 done. I don't want to get 5 done. I'm going to get 2 more once these have healed. And then hopefully I'll be done with that ear. This ear I'm just keeping it, so it's just the 2. I've only got 2 in this ear, which are these 2. And then this one now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 piercings in this ear now. Crazy. But basically that was my video today. I just wanted to tell you my horror story. It's a Wednesday, so short, snappy, you know. I wanted to just tell you all my horror story about my ear hole and how much it hurt, because it wasn't fun. It was funny, we was laughing, and I was going to Bren, like I was holding him, and I was like, Bren, please just talk to me about anything at this point, please just try and distract me, talk to me. Literally, it was so funny. It was so painful. But it was good, got it done, it looks cool now, and it will look cool once they're all healed. It's gonna be so swollen in the morning, I'm really not looking forward to it. But it is what it is. That was it for today's video. I just want to tell you my horror story. I have no idea what's going on Sunday, but I'll figure it out. You know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fancy stuff. Links are all down in the description below. And I will see you all on Sunday for another video. Don't know what it is going to be yet, but bye.
You know I can paint the world, sitting there in black and gold. You the perfect chemical, I gotta test, I gotta know.
Whoa. There's still blood on it.